Hey guys, going to try and do a couple of videos over this weekend. Bike's done 560 miles and it's going in for its first service on Monday. I'm going to have the touring pack fitted and the Ducati alarm. By the time I've arrived there, it's about 40 miles away. The 600 mile service light should be on, hopefully. Obviously they can't reset it if it's not on, so we've got to be over the 600 miles. Right, so we're going to talk about SERV, Service by Emergency Rider Volunteers. You've probably all seen the bikers riding around with blood on the back of their jacket. Not literally, you mean? You know what I mean. The blood transport bikers. Now, I assumed rather that was part of the NHS, and each hospital probably had one, or there was a rider for a group of hospitals. But it turns out that they're actually a charity, and they get no funding at all from the government, which I find staggering. But the only reason I've got all these leaflets is because on Thursday they ran what's called a Biker Down course at Brixworth Fire Station, and I heard about this through the Northampton Advanced Motorcyclists Club, which I've been going to. I've managed to go 2 times out of the 3 last weekends, and it's been very, very useful. I'm obviously going again tomorrow, weather permitting, but it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. So yeah, I've got an email saying there are 3 places left on this Biker Down course at Brixworth. So I registered via email for that, and then went down there this Thursday, and it's pretty much a basic first aid course, and with some advanced accident scene management, and then a 3rd module which was the science of being seen, and it was very, very useful. I don't know whether they run them regularly, but I would definitely advise all bikers to go on this course. There is a website. I'm going to put all these links in the description, but it's bikerdownnorthants.org.uk. I would imagine this is done throughout the country, but you're going to have to check locally where you are. 3 to 3.5 hour course, and it was excellent. So yeah, that was that. After you have done the course, you will get a certificate of attendance. It's no more than that. It's not going to bring insurance premiums down or anything like that, unlike the advanced training qualification, but it is very, very useful. I did a full online first aid course last year, and the trouble is, if you're not using the knowledge, you quickly forget it. So it was a useful refresher course for some of the training that I'd already done last year. Now, there were some leaflets there on the night, and I'm just going to go over a couple of them. Again, this is probably down to where you live. This is produced by Northamptonshire Highways Department, and it's basically what they call a crash card. I've already taken it off. It's affixed to the front here, and there are space to write down your personal details, next of kin, any medical history, and it also has a sticky green dot, which is perfectly safe to affix to any type of helmet. So you fill this card in and put it into the lining of your crash helmet somewhere, and then with the small green sticker goes on the right hand side of your crash helmet. In any sort of accident, the ambulance emergency services will see that green sticker, and they will know that you've got your information hopefully inside that crash helmet. I already have one of these, this type of card. It was free when I bought my climb jacket and trousers, and that was posted over from America, which is great. Unfortunately, they left off the leading 0 of all the phone numbers because it was printed out in America, and they probably didn't realise that putting the 0 in front was actually important in the UK. But the numbers are still pretty obvious. You know, anyone reading anything on the card will know that there should be a leading 0, but a bit annoying. But I keep that in the leathers pocket, but this is obviously much more visible in an accident. So again, if you can get one of those, I would recommend that. Now, I had no idea about a crash helmet safety scheme. That's the booklet. It's a couple of years out of date, but there is a website that you can go to as well, and it is not it's not this .gov.uk/sharp. It's now actually changed. If you type that in, it will redirect you, but it's actually sharp.direct.gov.uk, and this is a Department of Transport initiative, and they have tested many of the crash helmets that are available in the UK. They give each one a star rating out of, so you can have up to 5 out of 5 stars, and they are all listed by full face helmets, and then system helmets, which are the flip ones like the S.E.R.V. I've got, and I don't think it covers any open face helmets. No, I don't think it does. Anyway, I was shocked to find that what I thought was probably one of the best and safest crash helmets around, the S.E.R.V. C3 Pro that I've got, actually has performed, in my opinion, relatively badly. It's only got 3 out of 5 stars. This rating is based on all of the tests that they do, and if you go to their website here, you can see an animation of all the tests they do, all of the details, learning about the ratings, getting the helmet fit correct, and yeah, there's loads of information on there, and obviously it's far more up to date than this 2-year-old leaflet. But yeah, so as I say, I was very disappointed to find that the S.E.R.V. C3 Pro did not get a maximum of 5 stars. They have also, on the system helmets, tested the flip system. I'm trying to think where they actually mention it. Yeah, latch performance, sorry. So the padlock symbol on all of the flip helmets is the latch performance, and it says the percentage of impacts where the chin guard remained fully locked, and the S.E.R.V. C3 Pro achieved 97%. So you don't want to be one of those 3% where it failed. I'd be perfectly honest, if I had known about these ratings beforehand, I would not have bought the C3 Pro. I would have gone very carefully over this and tried to find a flip helmet with the 5 stars and 100% rating, and I'm just going to look through and see if actually any of them achieve the 5-star. Okay, so the BMW System 5 helmet achieves 5 stars and 100% latch success. Just looking down for any others. Yeah, quite shockingly, there are not any other helmets that achieve, not on this anyway, being a couple of years out of date. That may not be the case now, but no other helmet apart from that BMW System 5s achieves the maximum safety rating and latch success rating. So very disappointing indeed for me, having just forked out 500 quid for the S.E.R.V. C3 plus another whatever it was, 200 or 300 quid for the communications system for it. Some of the latch performances are utterly dire. If you look down, just picking a few as an example, Ducini D619, 23% success rate, Frank Thomas FL09 20%, Fusion Trans 23%, just terrible. And we're going to talk about the Schuberth C3 Pro on another video about that latching mechanism actually. The full face helmets, I was going to say in general, seem to achieve better star ratings, but that's definitely not the case everywhere. Bell, all of the helmets mentioned from the M1 to the M6 are all 5 out of 5 stars. Trying to look at another, AGV all appear to achieve 4 or 5 star ratings. What else have we got that looks very good? Just looking through the some very up and down results for Nitro. I've never heard of some of these. Nolan all achieve 4 stars. Shark all achieve 4 or 5 stars. So yeah, there does seem to be a huge variance in the safety as tested by the government department. So I would thoroughly recommend getting on to sharp.direct.gov.uk and look up the safety rating as tested by them for your helmets. I think if you read on their website, quite a few people's lives could be saved each year if they were wearing the safest helmet available. They do qualify this by saying that the helmet must fit perfectly. So really you're going to have to try a number of helmets on to get the best fit possible, and ideally choose the one with the highest safety rating. Actually, I was going to look up the Shoei helmet that I was going to... Oh, well, it's not actually listed. Where are we? No, I'm looking on the wrong page. Yeah, only one Shoei has been tested. It's the Neotech. Well, okay, so the Neotech was 4 stars and a 93% rating, so not perfect, but better than the Schuberth that I actually went for. So yeah, looks like I chose the wrong helmet from a safety point of view. So yeah, I'm pretty pissed off about that, but if you don't know that these things exist in the first place, then what can you do? So yes, I would certainly suggest that anyone goes on this Biker Down course. It's free of charge, but as they were a charity, I left a donation directly on their Just Giving website. They also on the night were selling very, very inexpensive biker first aid kits with just the essentials that you would need as a biker if you're trying to help a fellow biker that's gone down. £8.50 I think they were, and worth a hell of a lot more than that. Fortunately I didn't take any cash with me because I had no idea that these things were available, and that would be a bit of feedback for the guys doing that. Get a bit more information on the course email, and let us know that they're a charity, that it's all free, but they really need the donations. So get on that. This crash card seems like an excellent idea. If you do go down and you're unconscious, the details are in the helmet. The course also, I don't think I mentioned, what an idiot. The course covered extensively on how to remove a motorcycle crash helmet safely, or as safe as you can. I mean, basically you do not remove an injured motorcyclist's helmet unless they are unable to breathe. This is where the first aid training comes in. If they're not breathing, the risk of taking the helmet off is far less than them not breathing and just dying. So you're going to have to take it off in that situation. And really the only other situation that you would take it off if somebody is panicking and freaking out because they've got their helmet on. You may have to remove it in that situation because they may well do more damage to themselves if you don't. But very useful information on that Biker Down course. Little certificate at the end. And yeah, that's probably about it for this video. The others we're going to do, I think, today are on cleaning the bike. We've done that, and yeah, there's a couple of other things, so I'm going to end this one, and I'll catch you later.